We up in here, yo. We out here. We're in North Hollywood. We tapping in classified interviews one more time. Back at you with round two, first male interview out of Long Beach.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Very
sir.
diverse. Introduce yourself to the people, man. Classified interviews. Let's go.
Yeah, what's going on, folks? Rome, but I go by JAIRE. Out of Long Beach, California. You know, pretty much have Long Beach and Compton. 15, you know what I'm saying? 15, 14,
That's right.
you know, so.
Half and half.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much, you know, all throughout the city, bro. You know what I mean?
CPLBC.
Yeah,
So
that's
where'd
what
you
it
go
is.
to your school at? You did elementary and college?
Man, I did not. I was actually, because of where we was at,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I got bussed out every time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I went to Riley Elementary.
Okay.
I went to Lindbergh Middle School.
Okay. These
And
all
then-
in Compton?
No.
Oh,
They out.
Oh, you bust
They-
out.
yeah,
Okay,
they
okay.
I bust all the way out, bro.
Yeah.
And then
Ice Cube's son did the same thing.
that's
Went to
what
Taft
they
High
was
School
on.
like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
So it was then I graduated from Cabrillo High School.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You play anything? Sports? Anything? Like Cabrillo?
come on.
I mean,
man.
you telling people.
Come
I
on,
think
man.
I think I know what you telling people. I think we
I
know
did
each
it
other.
all.
Mutual
Yeah, I'm about to
athletes,
say,
you know what I
yeah, I
mean?
did it all. I
Shout
did
out
it all.
Spain in the building. What you doing?
Yeah.
Track, football,
Man,
basketball?
I track, football,
Okay.
basketball. You know
Football
what I mean?
position, what'd you play?
Everything except line.
Okay.
Except D
I
line.
was on the line. That was my
You feel
position.
me? So,
That was my position.
yeah.
D line, right guard. But I got all my strings on my strings. I got all my runs on the D line.
There
you know
we
what I
go.
mean?
Yes, sir.
Did you college ball or you just?
Yeah, I ended up going out to Missouri to play.
Okay.
I played at an NAIA school called Culver Stockton College.
Oh shit.
Yeah, played out there. That was cool.
How was the difference between, you know, some people get homesick, especially being in LA,
Oh man.
going to the South like that? How
Yeah,
did that
yeah.
feel?
Like it was a new experience for sure. It was
Right.
definitely a new experience just based on, you know, the area that I was at. I was maybe 2 hours away from St. Louis.
Okay. So was that where all the party happened?
Man, St. Louis, Memphis,
Okay.
Chicago.
Because everything's so
So
close.
man.
That's
I
what we
just-
miss out on in Cali, man. We don't
Real
get to
talk.
state hop like they do on the East Coast,
Man, I mean, 2 hours, you in the next state.
Man, New York, they be going to Philly like it's Hawthorne
Man,
to
come on.
Pasadena.
No,
So
for
like
real,
that.
for real, for real.
If you from LA, you know what this city we
For
talking
real.
about, man.
Yeah, it's
But,
like,
Yeah, man. So sports. Then you bust out the school, so obviously that helped. Like I mentioned, Ice Cube's son went to Taft. I remember we were doing some event in my previous company, and we used to promote out there. And he used to be like, "Man, Ice Cube's son, go you do with the big old afro over there."
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
now look where he's at.
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly, yeah.
sometimes we need those opportunities. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
definitely.
So was you doing music back then, or was you?
I was dabbling. I was dabbling with music. I did a bunch of like talent shows at school.
No choir, nothing like that. Christmas programs.
No, not at school.
Okay,
No, not
okay.
at school.
Church,
Church, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely
Solo,
played
you was
a
a
part.
solo guy.
Man, they for sure. They for
Come
sure
up and let's
had
get an
it.
A&B
Yeah,
selection.
Come on now. Man, it'd be times I'm singing all day at church. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo,
Yeah.
why do I gotta sing 4 songs in a row?
Because you the singer. That's it. You got that go because you the singer.
That
I
was
played
definitely-
drums and it was the same thing.
Uh-huh.
You probably didn't go home between services. Go somewhere
Yeah.
down the street, get
Come
something
on,
to eat.
bro. Yeah.
Go hang out with the young dudes.
Come
Right back to the
back.
shop. Right back. I don't want no
Right
gravy.
back.
I want a pizza, man. You
Yes,
get burger.
sir. Yes, sir.
So you dabbled and dabbled with the music in high school,
Yeah.
sports, you know. So take us to after the dabble with the college. So you came back, or did you finish down in Missouri?
Yeah, I graduated.
Oh,
I
no
graduated.
shit.
I got both my
Congratulations.
degrees, man, communication and psychology.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was
so
different.
How was it like pursuing those degrees? How much time did you have to put in study wise? Like,
You know, originally, man, and this is just a small story for myself, like to for those who don't know, when I was 18, I actually went to the Army instead of go to college.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know what I was thinking.
Right.
Yeah, at that time, you know what I mean.
You was
But when
young.
I had the opportunity to get out and now I'm 20 turning about to
Right.
turn 21, I was like, yo, I still love football. I still want to go to school.
Still got time. Yeah.
Still got time,
Right,
yeah.
right.
So I was like, yo, let me go do that, man. And that was cool. That was a cool experience. So after I graduated, I came back to the city, pretty much, and started living. If that makes any sense,
Yeah,
I really didn't even start music, man. And it's so funny, like didn't start maybe 3 years ago.
Okay.
3 years
Okay.
ago, to where I was like, you know what, I think I
It's
should
dog
do
years,
this.
so
Yeah.
3 years is probably like in our business, probably like 7 to
You know
8.
what
You know
I'm
what I mean?
saying? Yeah,
We're double
yeah.
O's, you know.
Yeah,
That's
so-
hard work. 3 years, though.
Yeah, but I wasn't as the mindset that I have now, where I'm at now, I wasn't back then. You know, so over time, you know, I developed into this person I am now, and it's like things was happening. Right. You know what I mean? Things are slowly happening, and as long as I, you know, keep speaking on it, you know, keep putting in the work, keep doing what I'm doing, I'll be all right. Right.
So let's go into the music and the craft.
Yeah.
So I know we were behind before we started. We was listening to some music, and I was hearing some wide ranges.
Yeah.
I know it takes everyone a while to develop their pocket, to develop their sound. So let's go before you developed the pocket. Let's go before when you were just starting to record something. What was you hearing? What did you hear? A rapper? Did you hear a singer?
See,
we know you got the gospel background.
Yeah.
But what did you hear when you started? When you hit record on and played it back? What was you pursuing at that point? What did you think you wanted to do anyway?
I think I was caught in between being a rapper or a singer.
Right. Okay.
Even though I could sing, I've been singing since I was like 4. Right. But I didn't grow that confident until I was maybe like 22. Okay. You know, to where, like I said, I did the high school talent shows and stuff like that. But even then, my voice and my development now, it's nowhere near.
You sing somebody else's song anyway, right?
Exactly.
What was your favorite go-to song at the time?
Oh man,
you know, the girls my age, when I was a kid,
I'm about to say
or something like that.
Usher, you know, Usher.
What Usher song? Which one?
Classics.
All Usher.
7 o'clock on the dot.
Okay.
I'm in my drop top. Yeah, that was
So going back to the music. So you
as far as my sound,
right, you were in between.
Yeah, I was in between, man, and I remember like going to a studio in Whittier, Pyramid Studio. Okay. Shout out to y'all. I remember one of the songs I was trying to rap, bro.
Right.
I'm trying to rap, and the homies was like, they real honest.
Right.
And I do it sometimes too. I'm just like, bro, that ain't it, bro. Right. You know, settle, like, bro, just don't do that.
They can hear something else.
Yeah, like, bro, just sing it or flow on it, be melodic. You know what I mean? And over time, like, it discouraged me, but it didn't stop me. Right. You know what I mean? I just stayed at it, which y'all gonna hear in a little bit. You know, see the development. You know, that came out of that. Right. So
and then music kind of went that direction with the Fetty Wap started. You know what I mean? With the rap kind of harmonizing, the melodic flows over, stretching those words out to. You know what I mean? So you know, there was a time where people said, "Oh, no, rapping," and then you had those same people come out and start singing.
Exactly.
That was, you know, so. It's in the pocket right now. So many genres that have opened up between hip hop, rap, and R&B. There's like drop down windows under each one of them where you can kind of that's kind of this like trap soul, for instance. You know what I'm saying? That's a new era of music that came out of it. So when did you make your first EP mixtape or put together a collection of music?
My first, I let out a single.
Okay.
The first
name
single,
of it?
Time.
Okay, Time.
The first single was Time.
Okay.
And a lot of people know that. Look, matter of fact, if y'all know Time, I need y'all to go ahead and put little fire emojis for me real quick. If y'all heard Time, just put a little fire emoji for me. But
let us know.
But Time was definitely was the one. Okay. I think it's almost at like 100,000.
Singing or what was you doing on it? Singing or rapping?
Oh yeah, I'm singing.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the things that I find beneficial is I can sing all my hooks, even if I rap. I don't gotta call nobody and be like, "Hey, sing this hook for me."
You're right.
I just go in there and sing the hook myself.
Lyric,
exactly how I want it.
A whole new edition singer background.
Exactly. It'll be I'm doing 4, 5, 6 part harmonies and all that.
But then see that keeps later on leverage in your favor.
Yes,
when you're doing treatments or talking to labels, we need you to let me lay down my own treatment. And if you hear someone else on what I've laid down, there's really no heavy editing that may need to be done on that. So that's already that's like a drummer and a producer usually so the more thumbs you have going into the more leverage you'll have. So let's talk about so you released Time. That was the first single.
First single.
Did it make you want to drop like a mixtape?
Man, it was more so along the lines like, yo, I'm shocked because like I hear my voice on iTunes, on Spotify, on YouTube. Okay. Like I was shocked.
That's me.
You know, immediately like, yo, that's me. You know.
Do you like your voice?
I do.
Okay, cool.
I do.
Cool.
And some people don't like that.
Artists say he don't even like to listen to his music when he with a woman. I'm like, you make it for that.
Yeah. So with me, this is the funny thing with me. Like, I have to listen to my song if it comes on.
Okay.
Right? I don't go to my song if I already released it, like that's that's it.
Right.
I don't go back and listen to it. But if I'm working on it, I'm listening to all my songs all day. So yeah, it was Time, and then after that, I released Time December 2020. Okay. And then I released Something About You February 28th, which is my birthday.
So you've been working over the quarantine.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm in my bag.
We go here, John. Yes, sir. Let's talk about where you are now with the music. Well, before I go there, let's talk inspiration. Who inspired you? You said Usher.
Yeah.
Who else?
If I was like growing up, it was definitely Usher. It was definitely Neo. Okay. It was definitely.
Shout out Neo. I seen you guys on live together. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah. So yeah, Chris Brown, who's super talented.
Okay.
Who else? Man,
you said Tyrese. Did you say how you feel about Tyrese? Or was that in your ear? Tyrese kind of caught the end of. Okay.
Yeah, I met Tyrese though.
Okay.
That's another story too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not the same Pepsi Cola Tyrese.
yeah. Not him.
But no, that's a good list, man.
Yeah, so just a couple people. Music Soul Child.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You say you met Tyrese. Who else have you met that's on that list?
My goodness, I met Tyrese.
Okay.
I met Rick Ross.
All right.
Jamie Foxx.
Nice. Very diverse. Versatile.
Man, yeah.
Okay.
Did the whole thing with Neo. You know what I mean? Soon we should be working real soon.
So let's Jair.
Yeah.
Was, and I'm scrolling on my timeline, and he had been dropping music clips and and whatnot, and I peeped him, throw the heart or whatever, and then Neo's on there, and Neo's going ape shit over his music, and I'm like, hold on, I mean, now you know how Neo he get the suck in the teeth, and, no, I like that, and get the pointing finger. So tell us about how that. What was that, a contest? What happened?
Yeah, actually, shout out Swaggity Jackson.
Shout out Swaggity Jackson.
You know what I'm saying? He actually put me on the list, or just told me to tap in, man. And I was on some shit like, man, it's a long shot, bro. Right. So it was promotional purposes too. So I was like, yo, if any promotional anything with somebody like Neo, somebody in the industry, period, I'm gonna jump on that.
Was he offering like something to new artists? Or
something? So it was more so like a foundation. So like originally, he shouted me out on his story.
All right.
So when he did that, I was like, "Oh wow, like that's dope." You know what I mean? Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
This recorded, saving in the phone.
Yeah, so I was like, "Damn, he shouted me out." All of a sudden, and he put my song on there. He put my song on the line. Yeah. So after that, it was more so along the lines like I like couldn't let the opportunity pass me, bro. Like I'm in the DMs, like, and you responded to me too?
Yeah.
You respond? Oh yeah. So
you heard something.
Hey, come on. So when he sent his review on my song Time, I was like, yo, that's dope. You know what I mean? He was like, shout out Jair, Time or whatever, and I'm like, that's dope. I want him to listen to my other songs.
Right.
And I asked him, chop it up with him for a little bit, and he was on some, hey, let's go live. I'm like, let's go live then.
This is the same Neo that started the verses.
Man.
With what was the producer? Was that Austin? No, that wasn't Dallas.
Nah.
Some Grammy renowned.
Yeah, they
but, shout out Neo for I mean, that was really tapping in.
Yeah.
Once you hit, he slid in here, and then he did this. I mean, you really locked in. So, I mean, I don't want to preview too much, but I mean, are you guys still talking? I'm going to say this. Are you guys still talking?
Yeah, that's Big Bro.
Are you guys talking music, perhaps?
Yes, that's Big Bro.
And this will be my last one. Maybe, perhaps being in the same studio together one day.
That's coming.
Okay, cool. We're going to leave it at that. As far as the Neo conversation, we won't put too much on it.
He gave me a little project, you know what I'm saying?
Good,
and,
good.
I'm feeling that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the name?
Jair,
Jair.
Yeah.
Break that down. I love the name, bro.
It's, initially, it was going to be Roman Jair.
Okay.
And, man, I got so many stories. Like, my boy Kyle, he actually was like, bro, like, what you think about just having it Jair? Just, you know what I mean? That'd be like an alter, you know what I'm saying? Like an alter little ego type.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Yeah, because Jair means gifted. You know what I mean? Gifted by God. So I was like, I like that. You know what I mean? Nice. So once once he made that correlation, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just stick with Jaire. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just stick with that. So shout out Kyle for that one.
Yeah. So Jaire, where are we now with the music?
Oh man,
we went through time. We developed. We've been on with Neo. We've got. Where are we now?
We just creating. I'm in a spot right now to where it's amazing. Like everything's clicking.
Right.
I can't even explain it really, but everything is just clicking so vastly. Like song after song after song after song. You know, it's amazing, man. As of right now, I'm about to drop another single coming up, maybe the end of this month, if not the beginning of next. Called Changed Up. And I'm gonna let them listen to that one too pretty soon. And I'm just sticking to it, man. I'm just really just focused up and just trying to seize the opportunity. While in the same sentence, you know, having Neo like keeping him like, hey bro, I'm sending this. I'm sending him songs too. Hey, you gotta send them songs.
Don't want to waste that opportunity.
Exactly.
You don't want to burn it up. So
exactly.
I know you're going through like a delicate process of even like, okay, let me make sure that I don't lose his interest. When I send, if anything, I'll take a critique or something like that because I know I have his interest. So you know that's a good friend to have. I'm sure you're familiar with some of the other. Is a word for R&B male singing. It used to be back in the day, but I'm sure you're familiar with Eric Bellinger and some of the, you know, and they're good friends as well. So I'm sure you're going to end up crossing paths with Eric Bellinger. Shout out EB, man. He's been on the tour several times. And we actually met through a mutual friend, Mr. Spade. Shout out Spade.
There we go. Athletes.
I think that's how I got into the whole athlete conversation with you. You were working with the Black College Expo for a moment.
Yes.
How was that?
Yes. That was a great opportunity. You know, shout out Dr. Price and everybody who showed love for that. Just getting experience to work with the kids, man, and really just giving back. You know, I was in their shoes. You know what I mean?
You used to attend the expo when you remember going?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember
I
going
went to the
too.
Black
That's the
College
longest
Expo.
been around. What, 22 years? 23?
Yeah, 23 years.
Wow. Expo. Longevity is important.
Yeah, longevity for sure.
As well.
Yeah, so that was a great experience, man. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, the pandemic hit. And, you know, cut this, cut that. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of
crazy, too, at the beginning of 2020. The LA Expo.
Yes, it went crazy.
Center. How many people was over 15?
It was over 1,500.
Crazy.
Over 1,500.
1,000.
Was it 15,000?
Over 15,000.
No, continued traffic. I think.
I think I heard. Then I heard the Bay went up to maybe 10,000. Or something like that.
Going up.
Shout out DMB Gotti. We sent them out there. I heard the mayor came out. Spoke earlier about things happening over the pandemic.
Yeah.
Give it to us. What have you been up to?
Oh man.
You recorded. You did some visuals. You did any video shots?
So,
I know you've been recording crazy.
Yeah, I've been.
How many songs have you
crazy.
recorded since we've been shut down?
Oh my goodness, I probably got 30 songs recorded.
Okay.
I probably got 90 songs just sitting.
This was just over the break?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just put in work.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
They need to hear that. How many again?
I got over 90 songs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So when I ask you artists, what's in the clip? Just from quarantine clips. I only want to hear about quarantine clips.
Yeah.
He's setting the bar right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Get in the lab, build your lab in your room, get that closet out, that soundproof foam in there. Tell moms you need the house for 4 hours and get it in, man.
Yeah,
so
that was definitely one of the moves that I made.
Okay.
During quarantine, I went and got me a whole little studio. Little home studio. I got my speakers. I got my mic, man. I got my light. I got all kind of stuff.
How's the adventure of building that, man? How did you feel building that? Because I
Pretty
built
much.
a studio before, and it's something different.
Yeah, it was like, it's just time to work. That's how I felt, like time to work.
Building your spaceship or something like that.
That's what it was. It was like, look, if you getting this, you got to go to work.
Yeah.
You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
And you got to be your own motivator when you,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying, in your own stuff like that. So.
There's no excuse.
No.
No excuse.
No.
I can record right now.
You ready to go?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So
He's
that's
sharp.
what I was on.
He ready to go. So, Mark, what's the plans before we talk about Marky? Everybody's hollering. I'm about to do the summer, da 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 da.
Yeah.
We might as well just go in and ask you, what's the plans for the summer?
Ooh,
Hey,
hey.
tell us slow. I know you got a lot. Just give me a couple of them that we can look out for, man. Because I know it's crazy.
I know. I heard in the month it's gonna be open.
June 15th is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
It's a big ass circle on my calendar.
Yeah,
June 15th. We gonna see.
Soon as people go outside, my music will be live.
Okay, that's what we got to do.
Soon as folks can go outside, my music gonna be live.
You started any marketing? You started,
man.
You know
that's the learning process for me because I don't got a manager.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm totally independent. One of the beautiful things that happened to me was going from having to go on YouTube to find beats to getting sent beat packages. You know what I mean? 30 beats here, 20 beats here. And it's like, man, all they want me to do, hey, just put it on there. You know what I'm saying?
Holler at me and make sure you send me the paperwork. And a lot of people mistake a lot of that, man. And
yeah, it
was, to me, you know, I ain't speaking from an old age or any type of level, but just to me it's been like a frenzy over like the last 2-3 years in hip hop with the younger just anxious to just take, you know, and then nobody's slowing down the kind. What are you looking for? Like if you get into a label conversation, do you know what you want yet, or you just want to keep creating? Okay.
I want to keep creating, but my thing is a partnership.
Okay.
That's what I'm shooting for.
What do you want them to do?
As far as even the marketing, or get me on platforms that I can't get on by myself, aka radio.
All right.
You know, I got people who have connections, but those connections are only, you know, take me so far.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If I'm not in front of them, that's just like if you know somebody, you know, they don't personally know me, but you can speak on my behalf, type shit. You know what I mean? But that don't do.
Absolutely.
If I can get in the vicinity with them, okay, now it's my turn to go ahead and take the reins and actually make moves for myself. So that's where I'm at now. You know what I mean? Just
how you feel about this little TikTok generation with making the dance with the songs and having people do it?
Yeah.
So are you have a TikTok account?
I do. I do have a TikTok account, but I am not active. But I need to get on it. I need to get on it.
Get your little crews and interns and do that little work.
You know what I'm saying? Like just go ahead and, you know,
got a YouTube channel?
Dance. I do. JAIREE
You have videos on there? Visuals?
I got one video that I did a while back. It was when I was rapping. Right?
Okay.
Called I Ain't Got No Time For No Bullshit with one of my boys, Devontae Fields.
You stay on that time theme, y'all noticed that.
I ain't got no time for no bullshit.
Let's go. Don't play with my time.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I got that video out. You know, that was cool. I'm actually in preparation to get Time and Something About You videos done.
Okay.
Right after that, I got to do a change up video because that song is going crazy too. For those I've sent it to, those who've heard it, they like, yo, drop this ASAP. Like, bro,
we're gonna hear that one today too.
Y'all gonna hear that tonight for sure. For sure.
I feel like Soul Train a little bit. We're gonna get into that a little bit. Donna Vernelius.
Yeah.
So I had another one, but I just forgot it. I'm getting a little excited to hear the music. But I'm trying to get a few more questions in.
Yeah, most
go back to them. But so we said, what's the plans for the summer? Obviously, the theme I'm gonna give universally is takeover.
Okay.
It's up. Everybody feel that way. It's up. Take over. Yada yada yada. What do you have planned, like on the ground? Like you got any marketing shows or anything? Or
I'm currently looking for shows.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm doing this literally solo, man. It's a new experience for me.
Right.
Super new experience. Excuse me. And it's me studying the marketing techniques and me going about it, you know, a certain way, and it's just it's wild.
You got some visual a shoot that you're working on. You writing your own treatments for your videos?
Yep, I write all my visuals along with my buddy Spate.
Okay.
We pretty much and the homie Rose, like he gave me some good ideas too, to where you know I can make take advantage of and maximize the video as far as Time and Something About You is gonna be meshed together.
Okay.
But it's gonna be shot separately also. Okay. It's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty.
Give it up to one preview of the next single maybe to come or something.
Yeah, it's
like
gonna
that.
be cold.
Let's just go right into some music.
All right. What I'm about to play for y'all right now is called Better Days. Shout out to all my real ones, all my boys. You know what I'm saying? They really mess with this song. And I hope y'all look. Hey, tell them too. The cover art that I got for Something About You. Shout out to my boy Aztec Soul, you feel me? Armando Salacida.
Shout
I
out
put his
Armando.
government out there. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Okay.
Hey, shout out,
Send us
shout out
that
to my
artwork,
dog,
man. So we can continue to market, and this is gonna be a whole series. But without further ado, we're gonna get into some music, and y'all let us know what you think. Put the emojis up there, the stars, the hearts. Tap in with us. Let us know what it is. Classified Interviews live. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I shed my blood and cried my tears, but I am better now. And all these years I was down below, and I ain't make a sound. Soon all you niggas, you gon' know, cause I'm coming down. My family got front row seats, and I'ma make them proud. And you know that family ain't determined by blood, you know it's loyalty. All alone they drag through the mud, they used to roll with me. I ain't here to say that you should, but it ain't hard to see. A lot of niggas said that I couldn't, but I'm where I'm supposed to be. Hard work, dedication, perseverance, I'm winning obviously. Long days, short nights, and I can feel it. See all the jealousy, no problem. I just make it on my own, cause it ain't no helping me. Show love while I'm walking on this earth, not when it's time to sleep. I cross my T's and dot my I's like I'm supposed to. And if I tell my niggas slag, it's what they gon' do. You check my heart, ain't got no pride, but I don't know you. Man, how you standing there against me? I was for you. I cross my T's and dot my I's like I'm supposed to. And if I tell my niggas slag, it's what they gon' do. You check my heart, ain't got no pride, but I don't know you. Man, how you standing there against me? I was for you. Yeah, we running it up, chasing the bag. I know that it's for me, not giving it back. If you got a problem, my niggas is fast. Talk to they slide when I'm calling, okay? What's your intentions? You gotta mention where you from, who you with, niggas is pension. Yeah, I show love, but I watch from a distance. Gotta move careful or be with the fishes. Minding my business, niggas is fake. Only got family, don't move with no snake. Best of the city, ain't nothing for debate. They seeing my talent, they watching with hate. I shouldn't wait, now I don't plan to. Lost in my fears and my mind was in shambles. Now that I'm hearing my music is dope. One way to go, now niggas can't stand you. Thought we was cool. Teasing in my eyes like I'm supposed to. And if I tell, I see it clearly. So real quick, that was Better Days.
That was fire. That was fire. That was fire.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
Man, let's get into another one, man.
Another one.
If it's coming, he coming like that on number one.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna switch it up.
Okay.
So this one right here,
Would you classify that one as singing or rapping? Because I don't. That's
kind of
trap
both
soulish
right
kind of.
both.
Okay.
This one right here is called Change Up. So this is the one that's coming out next.
Change Up. Change Up. We still in here. Number 2. Let's go.
Yeah, I remember. Opened up my heart, I didn't reach you. And after all the shit that I've been through, I couldn't teach you how to love a broken hearted nigga I would see through. I'm empty on the inside, so couldn't see my issues. Loved every moment that we had, you were my equal. I let them petty things get in the way, so ain't no sequel. I was young and dumb, you knew I wasn't ready. But I looked you in your eyes, promised you slow and steady. Never could imagine I would move that fast. My heart was on my sleeve and I knew it wouldn't last. And I wake up every morning and forget about the past. The only thing that matters if you ever coming back, but I know you're never coming back. You loved again first, someone else after that. I told you to your face, your downgrade won't match. We had something special, hope you never get it back. Who I'm gonna love now? So this is me singing.
Okay. This one we talk about compounding the track. Right.
Say I need to get to know you, girl, and take up all your
Somebody else
time.
would have
But
got
at
Marty
least
on
you
that.
know I care for you. At least you know
This is
I
Bart.
try. Now you wanna change up.
Oh, hold up.
Right when you wake
Okay.
up.
Hold up.
You're putting on your makeup.
Hold up.
And you don't really say much. So now you wanna change up. So right when you wake up, girl, you're putting on your makeup. And you're telling me don't wake up. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Change Up.
I
Change
mean-
Up. Change Up was written with actually two people.
Okay.
You know that I've dealt with. And initially, like my ex that I dealt with, man, it's just the change that happened. Like you think you know somebody, man,
Right.
and you give your all to people sometimes. And honestly, people do change though.
Yeah.
You know, it's either for the better,
Right,
it's for the worse.
right.
But people change up. You know what I
Right.
mean? So we about to go into another song, y'all. It's gonna be a summertime vibe. So this is one of the summertime songs that I'm gonna release. All right.
Right
It's
around the
called,
corner. June 15th.
It's called Pick It Up.
Let's go. Number 3. Number 3.
Yeah, yeah. So y'all hear the diversity already, like what? Na 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 na.
I think I can hear the influence.
Yeah.
With this.
Oh, for real. Look, you acted like I wasn't nothing. You already know.
Damn.
Cause it's about me. Just there to take up time, baby. You told me that you wasn't rushing. It wasn't like it used to. Those were such beautiful lies, yeah, yeah. You only want me when he doesn't want you. I keep you coming like I'm supposed to. You just hit me with the late night feeling right. Tell me when you ready and I'll pull up on you. New conversation, we can get right to it. Stop at the shop, you know I do this. Every day is the first day for play. You can have it your way, body's moving. Yeah, loving your body and take you to all different places. Say that you want me, then tell me I gotta be patient. We only got one night, so tell me I'm ready, I'm waiting. You know I'm waiting for you. No need to tease me, not taking it easy, get naked. I like it when you pick it up, throw that shit back. Take it out, lick it off, put it right back. I love it, I want it, I need that. Girl, you know I like it when you pick it up, throw that shit back. Take it out, lick it off, put it right back. I love it, I need that.
Yeah, summer vibe. That's a big summer vibe. Yeah, I like that one. That's definitely summer vibe.
That's summer
like,
vibe,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
summer vibe.
Drop that off to Chris Breezy mailbox and see with a
Hey,
business
for real.
card.
Come on
Just
now.
in case,
Come on
you know how y'all feel about that. I see the hearts coming out. See
Y'all mess with that one? Y'all mess with that one?
Shout out
I got to play
people in the room.
two more for y'all. I got to play two more for y'all.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Of course.
Then we slowed it right back down. We slowed it right back down for y'all. I'm the reason why your nigga don't trust you. I'm the reason why he better say he love you. If he don't, I'm sure there's gonna be some issues. Accusations on a daily, is he faithful? Drop dead, just drop dead. He always on your head, but he quick talk that bullshit. More comfortable in my bed. No need to get nervous, you wanted this, you earned that. However you want it, don't have to fake the mornings. I can tell you right now, you ain't ready for these mornings. Waking up to me, and I can slide up on it. Touch you how you wanna be touched right now. Take some time alone so you can figure out, is it worth it? You looking through your phone, is it worth it? Leaving you at home, is it worth it? Feeling all alone, is it worth it? Tell me it's worth it. You know you're worth it. You know you're worth it. You want it good, but I can give you better. You want it more, and I'll give you forever. Ain't got the patience, girl, I ain't running game. Ain't wasting time, baby, I am not to blame. You can call me when you want, I'll be on my way. Call me when you need, I'll be on my way. Call me when you want, I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my. He didn't know just how to treat you right, and you would say he couldn't see you right. Girl, it ain't fair for him to keep you. Girl, you know
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you hearing the ranges yet?
Look.
Are you hearing them yet?
Diversity.
He just started.
You feel me? I just started. I just started. I'm here though.
Raw talent right here.
I'm here.
Raw.
I'm here to stay too.
Raw
I'm
talent.
reaching for it. I feel like as a male artist, you know what I'm saying? We tend to have a tendency to just hide a lot.
Right.
You know, nigga, we got feelings.
Yeah.
Do not get it misconstrued. But the women have multiple female artists they can go to, turn on some music, and they tell you exactly how they feel.
All they moves. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tell them everything. Janina Aiko, shout out. You know what I'm saying? Her, shout out. You know? Like, these women are, like, top pin, and they killing it. You know what I'm saying? And as far as for us, man, I'm kind of like, it's like, hey, my boy
totally
Sammy
makes sense.
Sammy Isaac, you know, shout out him because, you know, especially when it comes to like artists having an engineer, having a producer that know they sound,
Yeah, very
get that
important.
sound,
That's that pocket I was talking about.
Man,
like, oh no, he here. I know it right with everything to put around his sound.
Man.
And you hear artists go through that. You go to an artist's first album compared to maybe album number 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And you can hear like, oh, they found their engineer has locked in pocket with them. Future's gonna always sound like Future. You know what I'm saying? But you can go back to even Purple Rain.
Yeah.
He was a little, and you could tell that's just something you got to do, man.
And I'm fortunate, man. I'm blessed to even come in, because the way that I met Sam, it was through another friend of mine who I haven't talked to in a long time. But I remember one of the things he told me, he was like, bro, when you really ready, like, I fuck with you. Because I did something on Instagram, actually Worth It. I did it a cappella on Instagram.
When was this?
Huh?
How long ago was this?
This was like this song was like 4 or 5 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't get bored with your songs, man, like artists do.
I'm not.
Just put it on the back burner. Don't listen to it for a while. But don't call it old. Don't call it stale. Don't say.
No, I'm not saying none of that.
People ain't.
I don't hear that. Run another one.
Yeah, let's run it.
Let's run another
Number 4. Number 4?
5.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna run these songs?
We just played the EP for him.
Said it's about 4 a.m. and I can't sleep. Gotta think about you all the damn time I'm incomplete. And I'm watching from a distance, cause now you're not with me. And I'm just trying to find a way. You see, you let me on a little trip, trying to chase your heart. And I should've known that you was tripping from the start. You in and out my life, goddamn, you played your part, motherfucker. From my heart. You were the guy, the light, I followed out the darkness. It was you, the reason why I'm heartless. I admit I never really saw this coming. How could you look me in my eyes and say you loved me, I loved you too? And how was I so lucky end up with you? Cause now you're loving someone else. But I can love you better, better than he ever can. Better than he ever can. Look, better than he ever can. You know that I can love you better, better than he ever can. Better than he ever can. Better than he ever can. You looking like you need a break, Steady getting on your nerves, so why you stay, Every moment that you had with me was great, And you pushed me to the side for one mistake, You talking like I was a bad thing. Never had good moments, we be laughing. You was right there with me when I had them bad days. Told me, baby, don't you worry, no, I got this. I can love you better, better than he ever can. Better than he ever can. Better than he ever can. You know that I can love you better, better than he ever can. Better than he ever can. Better than he ever can. You know that I can love you better, better than he ever can. Better than he ever can. Better than he ever can.
Voice.
Yeah.
I tried to go. I'm gonna tell you how deep I tried to go. I tried to go Jaheim to find and then I tried to go Life Genius. This to try to. I'm like, no, that ain't the pocket, Jack. That ain't it.
Yeah.
You got your own pocket, right?
I appreciate
I mean, ain't nobody got to really take it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, and then you'll just turn into a hit maker motherfucking situation. You sitting up here giving niggas platinum, just like what Young Berg is doing. Shout out Young Berg, man.
Do that.
Boy, staying relevant in the studio.
Come on.
But nah, you got some other shit to take care of before we keep doing the studio. You got people want to see who you are.
Yeah.
Shout out Ash Bash, man. You came through.
Shout out Ash Bash for real.
Came through and on the interview with Ash Bash, man, and I don't know, man, like. Maybe she was tapped in.
Work. I'm really to work.
I want the city to collab, man. That's one of my objectives is to just bring everybody we interviewing together. If we hear something in somebody else's interview or sound, we might just like, hey, man, I got a guy that we interviewed, or maybe y'all should get together because you might be the catchy hook that's needed to make somebody more commercial. So they don't have to change their bars, but you might be like, yo, let me not soften it up, but let me make this where we can engineer to more people. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
you know, we obviously, you know, those that know need to know, but we do the classified tours.
Exactly.
And one of the things, the biggest qualifiers before we even get to the business money and all of the specifics is, I gotta hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
Yeah.
if your core audience is that you could get in a caged environment,
Yeah.
2,000 to 4,000 people at one time, 13 to 18-year-olds, man, give me the rules that I need to figure out so I can make sure I'm taking advantage of that. So that's just a marketing tip, man.
That'll be something.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna send y'all with one more song.
Okay.
This song is very different.
Okay.
To say the least, it was definitely something that I just recently went through. So the hook is everything to me, and I hope you guys vibe with it too. This one is called, I named it 2 Feet.
Okay.
You gonna know why, all right? Shout out AR on the beat.
Go get that. AR on the beat.
Here it goes. It's gonna hit.
I've been through it all, standing on 2 feet. It wasn't easy, I always looked out for my brothers, but some turned against me. Shit, they say you won't believe me. Look at me now. Look at me living my life for my purpose. I'm holding the crowd. Look at me living, I know I deserve it. I've been through it all, still standing on 2 feet. It wasn't easy, I always looked out for my brothers, but some turned against me. Shit, they say you won't believe me. Look at me now. Look at me living my life for my purpose. I'm holding the crowd. Look at me living, I know I deserve it. I've been through it all. Was it worth it or not? Niggas be watching, try to get in your spot. Talking about how they fucking with you, they just plotting it out for you get to the top. Say that I'm wrong, know that I'm not. Keep it 100, I just took my shot. Believe in myself when nobody else believe in me. Don't think a nigga forgot. Talking about how you see me winning. Song drop, you ain't even listen. Now it's 22,000 a week, man, it's crazy. People really must love what they hearing. Grandmother died, shit for her spirit. 2025, keeping my distance. Had to start before, now they wanting more. Getting to the bag, I won't sell my soul. Said if I want it, I gotta keep going until this shit drive me insane. And I look at my past and I think in the present, these feelings ain't nothing to pain. Then I look at my daughter, I gotta go harder. I know that she bringing out change. If you wanna go get it, just know I ain't missing till people start hearing my name. I've been through it all, standing on 2 feet. It wasn't easy, I always looked out for my brothers, but some turned against me. Shit, they say you won't believe me. Look at me now. Look at me living my life for my purpose. I'm holding a crowd. Look at me living, I know I deserve it. I've been through it all, still standing on 2 feet. It wasn't easy, I always looked out for my brothers, but some turned against me. Shit, they say you won't believe me. Look at me now. Look at me living my life for my purpose. I'm holding a crowd. Look at me living, I know I deserve it. I've been through it all.
Wow.
That's how we gonna end that. We gotta end that hype. We gotta end that hype.
Wow.
We gotta end that hype.
Wow.
I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all.
Wow. What you want me to say? Number 2. Give him your gram. Give him all your handles. Talk to him, man.
Again. This is Jaire. Jaire562 is my Instagram. JAIREMUSIC is my YouTube.
Spell Jaire, man.
Jaire, Jairee. Jairee. What else? When you type Jaire on Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, you go, hey, just show love. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for joining the live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate the love.
The interview went great myself.
Yes,
How do you think?
man.
I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate
Number 2,
For
I
real,
think you set the bar very high.
Appreciate
I think you guys need to step your bars. If you heard what the count was for quarantine, I need at least 85 tracks that you've been working on, man. Straight up. I don't need the visuals. I just need the work for coming through, man. Actually inviting us through. We out here in the beautiful North Hollywood, California on Lakersham.
Yep.
If you know about North Hollywood, you know about Lakersham, you already know what's going on. You know what the vibes is outside. You can just stay outside and have a good time. We'll see y'all again, man. On the next one. We out.
Love.